Today I'm participating in the Kitchen Gadgets Collab. Hi everyone, I'm Michelle and this is A Common Life. On my channel I share about everything from homeschool, motherhood, and everything in between. And today it is one of those in-between videos. I'm going to be participating in a collaboration that was started by my friend Rachel at Day to Day Joys. Make sure you go ahead and check out her channel. I will have the playlist linked to you down below as well, so go ahead and check that out and see all these really cool gadgets that people are going to be sharing. I'm excited to see what people use in their kitchen because I don't feel like I use a lot of neat gadgets, so I think it will be really fun to see all of the different things that people share. Everyone was asked to share 5 gadgets, and I'm going to go ahead and share mine with you now. My very first gadget, which is the one that I use basically every single day, is my Vitamix blender. It is something that I use to make smoothies almost every morning. My husband likes to have smoothies in the morning and the kids do as well, and I do on and off. It kind of depends on the day. But we make smoothies all the time in our Vitamix. And then I also use it for other things too, like making soups. I grind oats to make oat flour in my Vitamix. I also make ice cream. I like that banana ice cream, that really easy ice cream where it's basically just bananas and it's really good. I'll make that in my Vitamix, and I just kind of use it for absolutely everything. And I don't like to keep it on my counter because I like my counters clear. So I always keep it under the counter, but I end up pulling that heavy duty thing out almost every day. We were able to get ours several years ago. I'm trying to think, oh my goodness, it's probably been like 5 years now. We got it after Christmas. There was a big sale and there was like a Vitamix deal where you could get a certain amount off if you purchased it. And then we also had some gift cards for Bed Bath & Beyond. So we were able to get it for a really good price because the Vitamix is expensive, but I'm gonna tell you, we have had it for I guess 5 years now, and it's amazing. Like, it works so well, and I've never had a single issue with it. I always had issues with other blenders. My blenders always died. I was like going through a blender a year for a while there, and so this has lasted us a really long time, and it works great. The next thing that I'm sharing is not really a gadget, but it is our smoothie straws. I love smoothie straws. We are big straw people, and I really think I should probably invest in like some stainless steel straws or something like that. But as of right now, I just get these, big, thick plastic smoothie straws. They are the best. We use them for everything. And my kids also use their smoothie straws, aside from like drinks and smoothies. They will take like a cup of yogurt and they will just stick the straw down in it and they will just drink the yogurt right out of the yogurt cup. And so they're perfect for that as well. And they're super cheap. So that helps too. But I think I'm probably going to have to invest in, something more permanent because I don't like the fact that we go through all of this plastic all the time. My next gadget is my coffee grinder. I don't like to eat coffee. I like to use the whole bean coffee. I'm gonna go ahead and share my favorite coffee with you guys right now. I purchased it on Amazon. It is my absolute favorite. There are a lot of coffees out there that kind of give me a little bit of an upset stomach, and this one doesn't, and it's really smooth, and I love it, and I love hazelnut. And so, of course, every morning if I'm making coffee, I use that grinder to make my coffee as fresh as possible, and it just gives it a really robust flavor, and I just love using the coffee grinder. And then, of course, to go along with the coffee grinder is the coffee maker. Now, I use a French press. That's what I have used for a very, very long time. I prefer the French press. I'm not a Keurig person. That's just not really my thing. I find them to be weird. I don't know, what does that mean to say? That's just not my thing. Like, I really like just things that are heated in glass or metal. I'm not a huge fan of plastic. And so I don't use a coffee maker because of that reason. And so that's why several years ago I switched over to a French press because I feel like it's a lot safer to put boiling water into glass. And so that's just the way I like to make my coffee. And I find that the flavor in the French press is so much better because it's not like a drip coffee where it just kind of goes through really quickly. I like to let it sit, and I like it to be very bold coffee. That's what I prefer, very strong coffee. And so I sometimes will just let it sit for a while and kind of steep, and then I will, push down the filter thing. I don't know what it's called. That's just what I like the best. And I like how it kind of gets like almost a little bit frothy. I guess it's like when you push the air, it kind of froths up your coffee a little bit, and it just has such a good texture. I just love my French press. I will never go back. I miss it whenever we travel. My last item is, I don't know if you'd even consider it a gadget, but it is a staple in my kitchen. Like I said earlier, I don't really use a lot of gadgets, but the thing I use the most is my Crockpot. I use my Crockpot all the time. And I know that like the Instapot is the rage right now, but the Instapot doesn't really fulfill my need with a Crockpot. With a Crockpot, I want to be able to put everything in the Crockpot and then leave or do something, and I don't want to have to worry about it. Like the Instapot's nice, but since it's like a short amount of time that it cooks everything, that's not what I'm looking for. Like I want the Crockpot. If I have time to be there with the Instapot for a half hour, I'm cool to just kind of like cook things normally. And so the Crockpot is my go-to because it makes it so easy for me to, you know, run out and do things with the kids. A lot of times if we have sports in the evening, I'll get everything in the Crockpot, and then when we come home from our practices, it's just ready to go. We just like sit down at the table and eat. So that's why for me, the Crockpot is just the way to go. So those are my 5 kitchen gadgets or things that I like to use the most in the kitchen. Make sure you go ahead and check out the playlist. I will have it linked to down below, along with Rachel's channel, Day-to-Day Joys. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you would like to see more kitchen videos, I actually have a few that are coming up this month. I'm branching out a little bit and I'm doing a few cooking videos and things like that. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see those. Thanks for watching and have a great day.